friend Joe Manchin from West Virginia. I want to say congratulations, happy birthday. I come from the great state of West Virginia. Now, we don't have a lot of Jewish miners, but by golly, the ones we have are really, really good. I keep thinking back to June 5th, 1967. I was going into my junior year at WVU. And I had two of my suite mates at that time were of Jewish religion, and they were just devout Jews who supported Israel. I didn't know a lot about the history. Coming from a little coal mining town of 400 people, I say today I have Rabbi Ureki, and I call him my rabbi, even though I'm a Catholic and born, raised, and practicing as a Catholic. He is truly my spiritual leader, and he is my rabbi, and I love him. And his daughter is with me, and she works with me, and she's been great. But anyway, I'll never forget talking to the young man I was in school with. I never saw anybody so excited. I never saw this type of excitement from any, especially a young person, over their heritage or religion that they believed in. And see the unification and what happened, how everything was brought together. So I've been, as today come forward, I kept looking and reminiscing back. And he explained to me, he gave me the whole history of the Jewish state, and basically Jerusalem. He gave me everything and explained it to me, and why it was such a momentous occasion. He figured June 5th, 1967, in a moment of unwavering bravery, the Israeli Air Force executed an air attack to disrupt the Egyptian Air Force threat. This attack will continue into the lesser threatening air forces of Jordan and Syria. Through these attacks and a well-planned ground offense, the Israeli Defense Force led the other nations to capitulate, earning the most prized reunification with the old city of East Jerusalem. Years later, these nations would come to recognize and recognition of Israel as a sovereign state, which is all we're asking for. That's all we've asked for ever since that day, and we will continue to. I want you to know that you have my unwavering support. JCPOA, as you know it, the Iran nuclear deal, it was something I looked at very hard, studied over every nook and cranny of it, thinking, is there a peaceful way forward? And at the end of the day, there's no way I could vote for it. I could not vote. I could not vote not holding Iran accountable for their terrorist proliferation and their basically sponsorship of terrorism around the world. And I think where I come from, you had to earn good. You had to earn rewards with good behavior. And that's really it in a nutshell. So with that, I've said this. Together, our nations will face the challenges of an unstable global environment, and I pray that we can one day kneel together at the wall in honor of reunification and a celebration of a peaceful resolution in the Middle East. That's what we will continue to fight for. That's what we believe in, and that's what we want, and that's what we ask for. So I can tell you have unwavering, undying support. Jerusalem, Israel brings us all together, Democrats and Republicans. You unify still yet. It's the rallying cry. There's two things that do it right today. In the most dysfunctional political atmosphere that we live in, the support of our military in the United States of America brings us together as Democrats and Republicans, as Americans, and the support of Israel brings us together as Americans. Thank you, and God bless you.